you on the journey with my editing. And yeah, this is one of my friends in New Zealand, and I edited the picture already, and I'm happy to show you how it's done. So the first thing you do is you take the whole folder from your computer and you edit, and you put it into the library. This is the German word for library. Yeah, once you've done with that, you put stars on every picture that you like. You go through all of the pictures, you put stars on them, and yeah, once you're done with the first round of stars, you do another round, you rate your pictures, and at the end there is all the 5 stars pictures that you filter, so that's the pictures you love the most. So this is one of my favorite pictures from the photo shoot, and this is how it's done. So I will start with making the picture a little bit brighter. It was an overcast day, so it's pretty bright, pretty dark, but I'll make it bright now. So the sun is all the way up there behind the clouds. Yeah, usually I take the photographs pretty dark to have still the sky in the end instead of a white sky. So usually I would photograph that darker. So here's me making the picture a little bit brighter. Usually I add as well a little bit of warm color into it, and sometimes a little bit of pink. Yeah, over here you can do the adjustment, but this one is pretty straight, so I'll leave it to what it was. Okay, so let's see. I made it a little bit brighter over here. I added a little bit of warm color and a little bit of pink, but yeah, just a tiny little one, so you can barely see it. So this is the highlights. I'll go down with them. You can see it's changing quite a bit. I'll make it again a little bit brighter and go down with the highlights a little bit more. With the dark parts, I make them usually a tiny little bit brighter. The whites I'll go down with them. Yeah, with the blacks, they're all the way in the hair. Sometimes I like to go a little bit down on them. Yeah, just like this. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's go further down. I don't change anything over here and over here. Sometimes I do add a tiny little bit of contrast, but honestly, maybe a tiny little bit, but I don't worry about the contrast that much. Okay, let's go further down. So over here would go down with the lights again, a tiny little bit. This is the mediums. I might go a little bit bright on this one. You can use as well this one to adjust, depending on what you want to change. Just could change it over here. Okay, so over here I don't change much about that, and this I like to go down a little bit. Okay, that's it basically over here. And don't change that much over here. No, I'll leave it. This is the same. I might add a tiny little pink. That's it. And I might make the picture a little bit more yellow. Just like that. Yeah, looks good to me. Make it a little bit brighter again. Okay, so that's it over here. If I do change a lot, sometimes I do the changes just over here with the first button, or I use this thing over here. But yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Let's see. I feel like the skin is a little bit yellow due to the warm sand. I might remove that a little bit and remove a little bit of the yellow. Yeah, it looks good to me. I mean, I could change the green, but it looks perfect to me. In case I would like to change it, I would do it just like that. You can see it's changing. Or you could just edit it over here, or edit it over here, as there is as well a little bit of yellow in the greens. Yeah, the skin looks pretty good. Now, if it's too red or something, I could change it over here. But yeah, it feels good to me. Or if it feels a little bit off, you could change it as well over here, or just use this button. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good to me. The greens are good. If not, you could change them as well over here to make them a little bit, to make them a little bit brighter, darker, but yeah, I'll leave them to what they are. Okay, about the shades, let's change them a little. Sometimes I do love to add a little bit of a warm shade to it. Okay, just like this. 45, 46, and a little bit of yeah, just 7, which is a tiny little bit, to add some warm part to the picture. But that's it. Over here, a big thing is as well this. I figured that out a few years ago. So if you go up, the skin gets quite smooth. Yep, just like that. Chromatic aberration, it's nowhere over here. Sometimes it feels like there is some purple over here, but that's all good. This one is perfect. I will still have it just in case, but nah, this looks all good. And you can see over here that there is some dark parts from the lens. You can barely see it, but once you remove it, you could see it was there before. Yeah, that's it, and I think I'm good. Yeah, looks all good to me. So let's have a quick look what it looks right now. Oops. Let's look at the before. Okay, so this was the before, and this is the after. Before and after. Let's see what it would look like with just adjusting the light. Yeah, it's quite a bit big of a difference still. This is the before, this is the after. Yeah, usually if you just change as well, just make it a little bit warmer, adjust maybe this part a little, this part a little, and the chromatic aberration, it's already pretty good. Yeah. Cool, so that's it. If you've got any questions, just let me know, and I'm happy what you say about it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.